the Leader of the House for giving way. On that very point, does he not agree that not allowing MPs who are shielding to participate fully in this House is actually disenfranchising them? It's cruel and unnecessary. And for shielding MPs in particular, this has to be rethought, reviewed and fixed.
I think the honourable lady is not looking fully at what shielded MPs will be able to do. They will be able to have a proxy. They will be able to participate in the interrogative parts of Parliament's activities. And we have to get the balance right between what can be done by shielding MPs and what allows Parliament to carry on doing its job. And that, I fear, is the key point. And I hope that members will understand that while their contributions have reflected those experiences and those of their party, it is our responsibility to consider Parliament's work as a whole, not just the duties of individual MPs, but also the duties of our Parliament to the British people. Of course, it'll be a pleasure.
The House, for once again giving way, is very generous with his time, and of course I have been a bit reluctant to intervene on the honourable gentleman because BBC Parliament continues to misgender me by calling me Peter Gibson and by referring to me as a Conservative, which will not go down well with many of my constituents. But can I say, on the point about voting, regardless of COVID, although it's very important in this debate, does the honourable gentleman not agree that taking 30-odd minutes in ordinary times to carry out a vote is not a good use of this Parliament's time, and would be much better if we could vote electronically and take 2 or 3 minutes, as happens in the Scottish Parliament, and therefore get on with our work more efficiently?
But I believe it's fair to say that the Scottish Parliament hasn't got remote voting. It still has to be physically within the Scottish Parliament. So I think that's quite an important point to bear in mind when the Scottish Parliament is being referred to, that it is still doing it within the Parliament. And if people look in the division lobbies, they may get an indication of the way Mr Speaker's mind is working in making the division system more effective. And that, of course, is part of the process, that things improve and evolve as we work our way through this crisis.